So this is Kumar from SNS College of Technology and Department of Computer Science Engineering. So now I'm going to tell me and my mentees are going to tell about how the design thinking is worked on of composing mobile application. So in this generation we have using a lot of applications in a real time. So it based on the users wants and the customers requirement. So how the requirements are going to be identified based on their real time mechanisms. So the we have composing mobile application development. So in between the users and the mobiles, we have using a number of applications and a number of ideas to be developed with different kind of mobile application. So we widely used innovation methods and innovation product developments and innovation ideas to developing the mobile application. So my mentor is going to tell about how the design thinking will use to how the design thinking going to develop in a composing mobile application. So we will see now.
Action.
Hello everyone, this is Priya here to explain the empathy part of design thinking. Empathy part is understanding the user's problem or the development for what we are doing. The basic need is to understand the place where where we should be in the user's shoes to understand the problem faced by them. So in this stage, designers seek to gain a deep understanding of people they are designing for. The goal is to empathize with the users to understand their thoughts, feelings and problems. This is done through various ways which includes interviews, observations and surveys. Interviews includes talking to the people, to the users directly to gather their insights into their experience on the form of where we build this problem. Observations include watching users' real-life situations. Real-life situations include many more problems in the users where we build and define a better idea. So their behavior and challenges will be very much noticeable in these cases. Surveys include collecting data about the users' preferences, behaviors, or the problem. Understanding this empathy part will give a better define an idea part in the upcoming time.
I'm Nikasni. I'm going to explain define part. The define stage focuses on synthesizing insights from empathized ways to articulate a clear and actionable problem statement. This involves analyzing and organizing the data collected such as user interviews, observations and surveys to identify recurring patterns and themes. For example, if users frequently express frustration with the complexity of a system, it points to an underlying issue with usability. These insights derived from these observations are transformed into meaningful statements that reflect the root cause of the user's challenges. A well-crafted problem statement reframes the challenges as an opportunity for innovation, focusing on the user's needs and desires. For instance, instead of stating the app is difficult to use, a reframe problem might occur. Thank you.
So hello, I am Vishnuvardhan. I am going to explain about idea of the project. So idea of the project is generate a wide range of possible solutions. Once the problem has been defined, the next step is to explore different ways to solve it. Ideation is about creativity and brainstorming multiple ideas, no matter how wild or unconventional. The key here is quantity over quality, as the goal is to generate as many ideas as possible to inspire innovation. Some techniques include brainstorming, a group activity where participants suggest as many ideas as possible. Mind map, connecting related ideas visually to explore various possible solutions. Sketching and prototyping, visualizing potential solutions in rough sketches to explore how they might work. The most promising ideas are then selected and refined, keeping them in mind the need of the users, feasibility and process.
Potential flaws and gather the user feedbacks for the improvement. Prototyping is an iterative process where designers and experiment with a different variation of practices and the solution addresses specific user needs. Low fidelity prototypes and such as paper sketches or wireframes and other often used in initial stages to quickly visualize the ideas without investing significant time or resources. As the solution evolves and high-fidelity prototypes are produced, like digital sketches and working models are created to test the functionality and wireframes to create the functionality and user experience in a more realistic context way. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Ashwin. I'm here to explain about the testing part. The goal is to gather feedback and refine the solution. In the final stage, prototypes are tested with the actual users. The goal is to gather feedback, understand how the solution works in real world conditions, and identify areas of improvement. This phase often involves user testing. User testing involves observation of real users interacting with the prototype to see if it addresses their needs. Feedback loops, gathering detailed feedback from users or team members to refine the prototype. Iteration, the process of iterative tests lead to further prototyping and more testing, sometimes looping back to earlier stages like ideation or even empathizing with the user again to redefine the problem. This stage may also reveal new insights that necessitate network parts of the prototype or returning to the previous stages for further exploration and refinement. Thank you.